Hello my friends and welcome back to the most complete game in the universe, my friends. What is this? It is Starcraft 2 Desert Strike 1338, my friends. Once in a year or in a century, no, in a decade, I take the time, my friends, and check the email of my, business email of the Desert Strike replays. And yeah, we have today the 7th April and oh my goodness, update. And I just want to check. Elemento sent me, the replay or couple of replays, I believe. 1 minute or 1 second, please. Don't go away. Yeah, couple of replays. 24th and 25th March 2024. So after 2 years, finally, I took the time, my friends, and now I present you something. Yeah, what can I say, my friends? I sit here in a bunker. We are here in Germany, using the last resources. Germany, we we don't want, we don't want gas from Russia because, yeah, we don't want to finance, you know, the war, the weapons, the military, the strength of Russia. We don't want wood, my friends, because this is, environment. Okay, I also love wood, but wood is a resource that grows again, and you can, this is actually a very environment friendly resource because it binds, yeah, photosynthesis, my friends, yeah, sunlight, water, and CO2, carbon monoxide, gives biomass and oxygen. So this biomass, wood, aka, binds the CO2 from the air. Anyway, we don't want gas, we don't want, to destroy forests, we don't want wood, we don't want, atom energy, but at the same time, we buy electricity from France that was made from atom energy. We are so clever, my friends. We know everything. Like Germany represents very good the Desert Strike. We know everything better than anyone else. 1,000 teachers. You don't need to go to school. School is overrated, or how do you say? Yeah, and yeah. So we I don't know. I recently looked up, my friends. Wait, this is I want to check. What is the price of electricity in Germany? Uh, electricity price. Nee, there is a unit, kilowatt hour. Yeah, kilowatt hour price. Let's say Germany and Poland. What do we have in Poland? Poland are okay. We do this separately, otherwise some stuff. 40 cents. We pay in Germany 40 cents per kilowatt hour, my friends. What do we have in Poland? PLN. What is PLN? Wait, Poland is in the EU, right? Yeah, it should be in the EU. Wait, what is this PLN? God, I have a bit headache with these things here. Yeah, anyway, blah blah blah. However, spot marketing prices often ranging from 0.057 euro per kilowatt hour. What? Okay. So wait. So we actually pay 0.4 euro per kilowatt hour, and here they pay 5 cent or what? Or no, 6 cent. What the fuck? Yeah, Germany is like, I don't know. It is strange. It is really very strange, and yeah, I'm using here like the last light here, as you can see, and I'm in the bunker already because I'm afraid we, get bombarded or whatever. And I'm already, fixed the, you know, some safety place here, and as you can see, I also prepared with my last electricity some coffee. Okay, my friends, the trash talk is enough. Let's go back to the replay. Funny smell anus game. Oh, I participate here. Okay. Yeah, I don't watch pre-watch games in replay. So we have FuhQ and Beast and MrFix. Protoss Terran Protoss against Protoss Terran. Me, Uran, StarLuk and Elemento. Okay, who do we can watch? Green, who is green? Uh-huh. Hmm. Yeah, I will just watch. So game starts. StarLuk takes gas. These guys actually don't take gas. Oh, I think I remember this. Yeah. Wait, I want to see this. This I'm interested a bit. I remember this. So actually, um, I think this guy. I think it was something stupid here. Uh, if I remember correctly, I built a stalker here, and like to pretend I will, I don't know. It was like in theory to pretend that I do stalkers. Like, oh, I missed, the wave. I built like 1 second before the wave starts. Okay, I want to see what is he seeing. You know. Thank you, by the way, Elemento, for sending this replays. Um, it's also some, yeah, because I'm a bit in the idle modus and like not, not working. The business is like standing still and not moving forward with the desert strike. And wait, did I? Sorry, I thought I pressed some key and the replay stopped. He actually went immediately. Ah, okay, then this was some okay. So he actually went immediately blindly tier 2, my friends. I don't know what is this. This is not go. Not good. Okay, he actually gets scanned by Elemento. I mean, I don't understand this. Usually, the most people cancel tier 2, but they watch at the same time what happens in the middle. This guy, I don't want to say he is bad. I think he's good. But here he was like, let's, what happened, what happens, happens. Very fast checking what happens. Okay, so my plan was here like this. I wanted, I actually wanted from the beginning. Before the, like something like, let's say, like my plan was to make a stalker and to make it look like, oh, like I'm noob, I'm new here, I'm random, like 1 or 2 seconds before the wave, I started to build to make the opponent think that sometimes I have the stupid ideas. Maybe it's relative. Sometimes it can be stupid, but sometimes it can be good. So I like build 2 seconds before the wave starts. Didn't finish what I built, and then no, normally you see this from random, so a stalker and a zealot, he probably will do stalkers. I want to tell with this, but actually it's pretty obvious that when a player not pushes pretty long, then then he's Protoss. I wanted the orange to think that I make stalkers so that he do immortals. This was my plan actually. But he went actually directly before seeing me what I did here into tier 2. So this has nothing, no relation. So he sees Stalker Zealot. Yeah. In the middle, nothing happens. Don't even, bother to think to write down a comment. Yeah, you need to go to the middle to see. Like, here's nothing happens. I wanted to dance a cheeky zealot. There's maybe someone from Poland. Yeah, I don't know. This is so random. So I make zealots. There's absolutely no big brain, big strategy. This was completely everything random here. Yeah. If I made stalkers, then of course he would whoop my ass. Yeah, we all didn't know that he was already. He even take the second gas. I don't understand this. Actually, here was nothing nice. Okay, like okay, maybe I've read here something I don't remember. Here not the player that he did Immortals. My idea was, a bit silly. And when you play in a team, then you can sometimes experiment some things, and yeah, you can use this opportunity. It is better to, smash randoms or something like this, and yeah, from time to time, try out some new tactics. Yeah, this was the idea. I wanted to make him think that I go stalkers so that he makes immortals, what most people probably do. But actually, even if I did stalkers, I could sell them and make zealots and I would still win. Because I am tier 1, I also sitting on 0 gas, he oh yeah, already on, you know. The funny thing, I mean, I have to say that this is a bit creative to, like, to make 1 or 2 units charge Sabaka. Sabaka, by the way, means in Russian dog. I don't know what this means in Polish. I hope not a bad word. In 3 versus 3, Archons mostly not work, I would say. The most people maybe panic as a Terran, and here Beast could easily make stay on 1 gas, and he could see that he was able to push through these Archons and through these Zealots, because here is like really nothing. What comes, like, here are some Zealots, yeah, wow, oh, amazing, insane, big brain, 1000 IQ strategy. So what if he could have a bit more? Look, not even one. Okay, maybe one marine died, but if he was on 1 gas, he could easily break this, like 100%. Look here, easy he could break this. One Ashon survives, and what I have seen that in random games that a lot of players you they see Sateran Archons, and then they a bit maybe panic or something like this, and start to think about 1 versus 1. Yeah, what do we use in 1 versus 1? I need to immediately go tier 2 to get either Ravens who play 1 versus 1 too much, or other people get ghosts. The most easiest way to deal with this is just make more Marines and then Medivacs. That's it. Yeah, this is maybe some Didi here. Um, if you're on tier 2, tier 1, then you can just add Stalkers to counter these Void Rays, because, when next wave has some anti-air, I find this strategy like to make air units in the situation of orange. It would make sense if the previous wave for orange has nothing air, which is not the case here. So yeah, because you will see now what happens. I mean, maybe some stuff survives, but yeah, these marines that are left from the yellow are for sure enough to, to deal some damage, or if not to kill. Yeah, you see one Void Ray die, and yeah, you just add here Stalkers, and Zealots beat Immortals, and then you have Stalkers who are, have free shoot. Yeah. What did he did? I think I remember. to make you nervous or something like this. I very like the answer here. To make you talk, yeah. And maybe to scan, because, or actually it doesn't matter. Will die anyway in 20 seconds. Ah, yeah, okay. Elemento is very, clean. Everything needs to be perfect. Every corner needs to be like no dust, no trash, and yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. Sometimes I like to see this APM from time to time, because sometimes I, I mean, mostly mostly all the Desert Strike players have a similar APM, but sometimes, for example, you can, yeah, make some conclusions. For example, if I was, the this guy and starting with immortals, then I think the only way, uh, I don't know, the immortals are like for nothing. They face in previous wave stuff that is not effective, where immortals are not effective, and in this wave they are also not effective. So I probably would, in his situation, just stick to the void race, because here at least he has a chance. Because this way he skips the zealots. Of course, here are marines, but these zealots are then ineffective. Of course, I can then sell them too, but this is other thing. In general, I find that selling, I think something like 5 or 6 years ago, I don't remember the exact date, but there was one day a patch for StarCraft 2 where by some there was actually no changes for Desert Strike at all, because it is a abandoned mod. The rights, the admin rights of Desert Strike should be given to, I don't know, to someone who is interested to, develop something here, to make changes. I don't know whether I would consider myself, because I probably, this is also a question of time. You need a kind of passion towards it, to, like, make balances. And I just wanted, honestly, shortly to say that I find that without selling, the Desert Strike would be more challenging, and you would be forced to be careful more about how you spend your minerals. Because, for example, now it's like this. For example, in 3 versus 3, I talk about 3 versus 3. In 3 versus 3, it is enough to just push, get mid, and it doesn't matter. You can start with stalkers, and if you see, okay, it was a bad choice, you can transfer and try to save with zealots. You can, sell the useless units and do stuff. So you don't need to be worried about, if I invest now fully in zealots, then I don't have minerals to counter void races. But there was actually a lot of very cool and interesting episodes in Desert Strike where I remember myself against some players with reputation even, who I outmined gameplayed. Where they, for example, imagine it's, for example, Terran. I'm here, Terran. Here's another Terran, and then like here are two Zergs, for example, and then the Terran, like, okay, he scan, oh, Terran, we don't have middle, and then he invests fully into Reapers, for example, and what I do then, for example, one gas battle cruisers. And then you have invested already everything into battle Reapers. You don't have anti-air, and then battle cruisers survive and can decide the game, the outcome of the fight. But now he, for example, can make Reapers. Okay, he makes BC, so what? I sell them, I sell Reapers and go Mass Marines. I'm wondering how much damage they deal when when this laser gets thick. Because it is not shown here. This is the title. Yeah, I cannot, as you can see, I am not uh, on the level of. I cannot. I'm not able to support the conversation. Oh, here actually, I think. I may be leak or not. Okay, I think not. For a moment, it looked like I think I was a bit here relaxing, and yeah. Normally, what would be better, I have to say that this is pretty risky. Normally, yeah, you could just make scouts because zealots overwhelm here everything. Immortals and also Archeons. I don't know. I think I will even sell the zealots, and it will be even more risky because here StarLuk has a little bit troubles to get through with Archeons and Colossus through this Immortals. MrFix is holding very good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I don't know if the carriers, you know, if they get some critical number, then of course it is worth to do them. I just didn't want to do scouts here, I guess, because they were against the next wave not so good, and carriers are of course more efficient. Yeah, from this situation he now cannot come back. I would maybe think on this situation to go. maybe BCs. Yeah, here's the thing that why I say that this is dangerous. I mean, it's strange. FuhQ is actually playing good now, but his decision in the beginning was not the smartest, let's say. Um, for example, he sitting on tier 2 can easily now do scouts to counter these carriers. And I think I even leak here now, yeah, for sure. Oh my goodness, this carriers, yeah. Yeah. It was for sure a mistake. I completely agree with myself here. But maybe someone will carry. Maybe. I think we got out of the situation. I think maybe even Elemento will clear here everything. In this situation, so what I want to say, FuhQ definitely reacts very good here with scouts. It is very good. But the beginning could be better. Mm. Mm. Now, yeah, now you will see why Uran is Uran for what for what he is famous for the understanding, adaptivity, and creativity. So I just want to say something. I see, for example, we lose middle. Yeah, I mean, this is clearly we lose middle. Okay, we have here some ravens from Elemento and some Benji and some paper plane. Um, and I'm pretty aware that I won't be able to, you know, kill the scouts with these three carriers and the voiders here. And here comes the next move, my friends. I stop. No, normally you don't do this, but sometimes there are some special situations where you change your tactics. Because most of the people, when they see carriers, they will expect, for example, most of the players in orange situation, if they see, oh, three carriers, so probably it is high possible probability that blue will probably continue to do carriers. he ex- the opponent expects you, and then you need like to understand from what you understand, because he invests into scouts, so you need to understand, aha, okay, he will continue to do scouts, but you not continue to do carriers. The stupid face I have, probably. So what you can do then, wait, did I maybe save some minerals, or no, I didn't. Okay, it would be a good move, but this would be some next level shit. So I think I will first, I need to sell these zealots, because zealots are offensive units, and it would be, oh, okay, interesting. Yes, here into what I invest now. I invest. I think it wasn't visible, or was it? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Okay, here I had some immortals, I think two, wait, three, four. Here are four. Okay, so I invest into immortals. Why do I do this? Because first I have you know, like you need to see where are your strengths in this situation. Your strengths are for sure in the ground, because you have zealots. Like with zealots, you for sure will dominate. Like I was dominating him in the beginning with ground, and I have stalkers, and I just need to add something against the previous wave. For sure, immortals against this, and against the next wave to dominate ground. Because if you dominate ground, then I just skip these, scouts, because the next wave for us, the next wave is StarLuk with Archons and scouts against, of course, this is bad. This is bad. Immortals meet Archons. This is bad. But you will soon see the scenario where only scouts remain, and then when only scouts remain, then you can think to help about scouts. So I decided here, for example, Orange, he doesn't continue to do immortals. I mean, first he took gas, and second, he for sure, for example, you see, he has the same amount of immortals, like let's say 5-6 minutes ago. I have now six, and I continue with immortals. I mean, I continue with immortals first because of the previous wave. I have zealots here. I think I sold some couple of zealots because of the Archons here. I'm a bit interested his reaction. I want to see whether he invests further into scouts. He makes, what is he making? He has 600 minerals. He makes Archons. And what do you think, my friends? I sell Archons. See, my friends, that's why Wuhan is Wuhan. I see he invests into scouts and he continues to invest into scouts, but I already stopped investing into carriers. Look, he still like, yeah, scouts, I need to do scouts. The thing is, I think he's not actively watching the Uran's replay, my friends. That's why he's not learning and not developing. Okay, so we have, God, look, he will very soon lose the ground. And the thing is, I have on the ground, yeah, you see, he already do. I have on the ground stalkers, and So first, you need to see into what is the enemy investing, and into, yeah, this game is actually good. In the beginning, a bit, stupidity, lotto, and actually it worked somehow. But yeah, it's like it was actually he went tier 2 from the beginning. But I think the good move from myself is that I stop investing into carriers. It would be deadly. No, normal mortal people, if they would get tier 3 and have 3 carriers, they would probably continue to do carriers, but not to run, my friends. So I actually have stalkers. I just decided, I dominate ground already, and I just need to protect my stalkers with immortals so that they can, survive a bit. And see, I actually get the middle. I make mistake and I correct mistake. Let's see what Mr. FuhQ is continuing to do. He's making void race. Why is he making void race? First, we need to get rid of this camera, my friends. it's a bit pain for eyes for me. Yeah, I don't understand this. His previous wave is void. Yeah, his choice. The game is done. I think the game was, the lesson was here. You know, now it is actually worth to do scouts. I was a bit delaying scouts, I have to say. Here, first, I need some colossus against this pile. Where's the colossus? Ah, here's the colossus. Okay, good, 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 good. This gases, my friends, was a bit risky. Wait, I noticed that I like the fuck. I'm sitting all the time without. Oh my. I'm sorry. Fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I was all the time sitting without. Yeah, gameplay zoned. He went into tier 3 and is he making chaos now? Okay, if he makes chaos, then I think this is the time when, with tier 3 units, you can force the enemies to do something. I mean, uh, I anyway realized that I need to do some carriers, scouts, because, I think I saw that there is some air surviving, and anyway I needed them. Oh, they have Fort gas. Oh. Yeah, because here of this, the Colossus need, some protection wall, and for this you need to destroy the air. I mean, yeah, I was talking about my wave actually. StarLuk was, you know, this. I was thinking, why is StarLuk continuing to do, uh, yeah, my goodness, like next level scout? Wow, like you scan and the enemy doesn't know that he got scanned. Insane. I was thinking here to continue with carriers, but actually I should. Scouts makes more sense here because there are BCs and it's yeah. I was yeah. I think I was avoiding scouts. Starlak also avoids scouts to the last breath. He even avoids immortals and carriers. He makes all the units that are not efficient against Protoss. I mean, against this, yes, but so these guys, this guy has no middle, has 4 gas, and I have middle and 3 gas. Yeah, we actually have like the same income almost. This is pretty much Immortals. Wait, is this everything? Ah, this is also from Yellow Immortals. Or I think, yeah, he added also some Immortals. But the thing is, Scouts and Immortals are much more efficient than only Immortals. I'm wondering, yeah, finally. I was wondering, like, is StarLuk continuing further with Archons against Immortals? I mean, here in his case, either some Colossus or more Colossus would be good, or some Immortals, or best would be Carriers. But actually, he has also Scouts. Yeah, it was a nice game. I liked it. I very liked that my brain was functioning here. That you know that I understood the situation and changed the tactic. Okay, let's watch carefully. Yeah, okay, it doesn't function. I think the idea of StarLuk was that with Archons and carriers, the scouts shoot at Archons while carriers like attack everything. But actually, Yellow has way too much Immortals, which destroy the Archons pretty fast. Yeah, the key was fine. The reason why this game was pretty long was, I think, because of I did the scouts pretty late, because I wanted to avoid them, because I was thinking, yeah, I can also win without scouts, but yeah. I need the scouts first against these scouts, and also, I mean, the remaining scouts, and also against these battle cruisers. Yep. Yeah, I was also thinking about this right now. Um, I don't know why I didn't. I think I was already sleeping here. I don't know. I should actually sell these zealots, but okay, yeah. Seems like I was thinking that, yeah, whether I sell the zealots or not sell the zealots, it's anyway GG. If the situation was a bit more dangerous, then I was probably I would reconsider this, I think. probably I left a couple of zealots because of the meeting immortals, but anyway, I could sell them easily. Here it seems I don't have enough stalkers. You know what about which game I think to play? About DayZ. I don't know whether you know this game, but it is a pretty hardcore game, survival. Like you know, there is a huge map. Actually, there are a couple of maps, and you spawn. Like first, this is like some kind of apocalypse. There are like zombies everywhere, and yeah, you can see the trailer. And there is, you know, players. You need to loot. Like you need to be careful about temperature, get clothes, get something to eat. Like you can die from cold, you can die from hunger, you can die from sickness, or you can die actually from other players. Like there's also PvP, they can shoot at you if you find some weapons, you know, and you can also talk in game. It's a pretty difficult game because it can also happen that you loot whole day stuff and then oh, very good move, but not, yeah, not help anyway. And you can loot the whole day something, and then it can happen that you run unlucky into some corner, and then some guy shoots you and you die, and the whole looting was, you know, for nothing. Okay, thank you. It was I liked this game very much. Uh, yeah, I liked my decisions there. Although one decision in the beginning was randomly, but worked. Yeah, sorry for the 6 minute intro, like about some, I don't know, non-related things about the substrike. Alright, my friends, I thank you for watching. Stay healthy, curious, and motivated. And yeah, what do we have here? It's actually, I don't know, I have today a bit headache. Perun, no lobbies. Okay, thanks for watching. We have one or two games more. I will take time and you know, find make replay cast, and this time without long intro. Alright, thank you for watching, my friends, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.